December 1st, 2020 lesson. Kristen timed herself reading her science book over the weekend and found out that she reads at a rate of 2 pages for every 4 minutes. Complete the ratio table, then plot the graphs, or plot the points on the graph. So, up here it says 2 pages for every 4 minutes. So when you have that 2 pages for every 4 minutes, that's going to be important for us to see in our table. 2 pages, 4 minutes. So do you see how that's already in our table? So that's information that's given. Yes, it is written backwards because we're following what the table is. Now, how can we get from that 2 to 4 or 4 to 2? Well, I know 2 times 2 is 4. Or I also know that 4 divided by 2 is 2. So now it's just like what we've been doing with our ratio tables. Ignore everything else to start. We're just going to start here. So how do I get from 1 to this blank here? 1 times 2 is going to be 2. All right, let's look at the next one. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we have that arrow that's pointing to the blank space, the empty space. Then we have multiplying. 5 times 2 is going to be 10. And then last but not least, 16 divided by 2 is going to be 8. So there's our table. I'm going to put these up here just so we know we're done with them. All right, so we have our table there. Now, we already have time in minutes is going to be on bottom. That is the X coordinate. And then pages read is going to be the Y. So we have the X and we have the Y. All right, now our ordered pair, X first, remember. So our ordered pair in this case is going to be 2. For 2 minutes, there's 1 page read. So it takes 2 minutes to read 1 page. The next one, for 4 minutes, it takes 4 minutes to read 2 pages. 4 minutes, 2 pages. 6 minutes for 3 pages. 6 minutes, 3 pages. Then our next one, 10, 5. And the next one, 16, 8. And there are our coordinates. You don't have to put those spaces if you don't want to. If you would like to, you can, though. That's perfectly fine. Now we're going to take our ordered pairs here and we are going to graph them. Let's see. There we go. Again, as always, our ordered pair is X, Y. All right, now we're going to graph them. So we're going to go down the hall 2, up the elevator 1. So our first point, we're starting at 0, 0, our origin. Go down 2, up to 1. Here's that 1. All right, so we have our first one. The next one, down the hall 4, up 2. Down the hall 4, up the elevator to 2. There it is. Next one, down the hall 6, up that elevator to 3. Started our origin, we go down the hall to 6 minutes, up the elevator to 3 pages. Next one, down the hall 10, up 5. Down 10, up to 5. So notice there's kind of a gap because we did miss some numbers. So instead of going 2, 4, 6, 8, so if we had that 8, I bet it would make a straight line, which it would. Then we have 16 and then 8. Over 16, up to that 8. There we go. And this one, I know it was kind of tricky. So I'm going to make sure that we are at that 16 there. Yes, perfect, we are. You do not have to put this line if you don't want to. Then I'm just going to double check that we are at that 8. Perfect. Awesome. So that's one way that you can check it too. If you draw that line straight down, you can say, oh, perfect, we're at that 16 minutes for 8 pages. And that's going to be it for our lesson. Great job.